Hey, welcome back. So today we're going to be talking about Leon Vynehall. Hope I'm not saying that the wrong way. Leon Vynehall, he's a British producer. Um, he started night clubbing and DJing at a Brighton club. And during that time, he started producing his own material and putting out extended plays, his own music, and eventually he he put out his album. He has two albums out, from 2018, Nothing Is Still, and the one we're going to review today is Rare Forever, which was released on April 30th of this year, 2021. So, if I've listened to this album a couple times, and every time I hear it, I like it more. The first half of the album, it's kind of like a jazzy, eclectic beat, house beat. If you are a fan of like DJ Giles Peterson, you're gonna love this album. The second half of the album has a housey feel, but it has and with house. When I say house, it's like experimental house. It's a very eclectic beats and bass. In the beginning, during the first half of the album, you can hear like a saxophone. I swear I heard like a bass player. Um, Not like a guitar bass, but like a something that uh, violinist Mama would play. So um, Vynehall says that his influences are Aphex Twin, Africa Bambaataa, DJ Shadow, and Man Parrish. And his albums actually did very well. The critics thought it went well. He's got a lot of play on BBC One, including Giles Peterson's. Let's see, what is it? Giles Peterson's Worldwide FM. Um, the tracks that I like off the album, the ones that are my favorites, are, I would have to say, An Exhale, which is song 7. Number 8 right after that is Dumbo, which is reminds me of Walt Disney's Dumbo, elephant. But nothing like it. It's just a interesting name. Mothra, even though it's very short and sweet, it's very experimental. It reminded me of Jethro Tull's song about moths, the one where it's one of Jethro Tull's acoustic albums from the late 70s, the one with horses on it. Leon Vynehall, he originates from, he's from, let's see here, Pembury, and he DJ'd in Brighton, and right now he resides in Leicester, UK. Okay, so as far as the album goes, like I said, if you like Giles Peterson, his DJ Giles Peterson's eclectic mixture of world music plus house music, then you'll love this. You'll love this artist and this album. Also, he put out a DJ mix on DJ Kicks, and so you can check that out as well. So an Exhale Dumbo is good, and then Mothra. The first song, Eke Eke Ego, is pretty good as well. His style of music reminds me of like Saint Antonin. Not necessarily. It's not like pop driven like Saint Antonin, but especially it reminds me of Saint Antonin's sampling, of different ambience and samplings from like movies and stuff like that. It reminds me a lot about Saint Antonin's So Tough album, which came out in '93. So if you like if you like that album, So Tough, by Saint Antonin, or you like Giles Peterson, this guy right here will be up your alley. You will really enjoy it. And like I said, I've heard it a few times now, and each time I hear something that I did not hear before. And it's a kind of an album that I would be like listening to off the dance floor, outside of the club. Just at home or anytime. A lot of the songs are very earthy, world, like instruments, classical instruments, saxophone, like I said. And then he has a very eclectic, experimental way of creating these house beats, which is very refreshing. It's like a breath of fresh air that he's given to all of us, the crowd, the listeners. So on the part of Leon, good job. Very nice album. The album is very interesting. The album cover is very interesting too. It's got like a infinity sign in the shape of a snake, green snake. And it's just another great output from Leon. So Leon, if you hear this, I doubt that you'll be listening to this, but good job. I would give this a solid 8.5. Mainly because of the experimentation and just the breath of fresh air, the beauty of the imagination that Leon has put into this album. And if you like this review, give it a thumbs up and comment down below and subscribe. All right? See you next time. Bye-bye.